Good day everyone, I am Sir Jerickson Eschua and welcome to Animation 2.
For today's lesson, we're going to discuss cleanup drawing requirements, animation breakdown, and X sheets. So let's just have this review. Know your animated film. So let's try to identify and test your mind on what cartoon would this line come from. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. So we have this one from Finding Nemo. Okay, this is Dory. Next, animated film cartoon 2. Some people are worth melting for. Okay? So we have answer is Olaf from Frozen. Next, we have Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind. Okay, this is from Lilo and Stitch. The things I do for love. Okay, this is from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Okay, so for our quote of the day, life is the art of drawing without an eraser. So when we do things in life, okay, it creates a mark and we learn from these experiences. So we just need to keep going. Our goal for today is to identify requirements for producing cleanup drawings. We're going to list down all animation breakdown and X sheets for drawing and created cleanup drawing based on requirements. So cleanup drawing is basically the clean and finely rendered line art versions of your drawings that are achieved by following the keys and closely adhering to the model sheets found in your production materials. So this is your rough outlines. Okay, this would be your key, but in rough outline, and this can be your cleanup. Okay, so in-betweening is a process of creating transitional frames between two separate objects in order to show the appearance of movement and evolution of the first object into the second object. So we already discussed this about in-between, which is the keys that is in between your extreme key poses. So we have here different in-betweens, one breakdown. This is your breakdown, this is your first key, and your last key, these are your in-betweens. So what are the requirements for in-between drawing? We're going to determine what is happening on the scene and the story and what mood is to be used. So we need to identify the mood that the character is portraying first. Okay. Number 2, we're going to determine the layout, the size, and how the character is staged. So the totality of your animation and the source of light and the distances of the part of the scene. So this is an example of poor staging and good staging. So as you can see, they presented it on the side view where we cannot see the whole perspective, while on a good staging, we can see them talking in a 3/4 manner. Okay, this is an example of good staging also. It makes a dramatic effect, and we have here shadow, while this one is a bad example of staging. Third, we're going to determine the features of the objects or character to be in between. The movements of the characters and objects vary on the physical attributes and how slow they are moving. So this all depends on the physical characteristic of your character. Is it fat? Is it thin? Okay. And are your objects small or big? And so on. So we have here the different features of the in-between. So for line, if you want to create a loving character, so you can use wide curve or soft edge. For sensuous, we have undulating lines, so meaning sexy curves. Okay, for boring, gently curved lines. For evil, hard, straight, or zigzag lines. For cutting, we can use the open flowing modest for loving. We have full cut or lavish for sensuous, full cut or modest for boring, and tight and straight for evil. For we have body revealing for loving, evil and sensuous, and body concealing for boring. For color, we have warm or medium intensity or high or low values for loving. We have warm and high or low values for sensuous. Cool or high value for boring. And evil is warm, high or low intensity or low value. For texture, we have soft and fuzzy for loving. Soft, shiny, or smooth for sensuous. Soft line for boring. And evil for harsh, rough, hard, or shiny. Hair and makeup, so soft and generous is for loving, elegant and generous is for sensuous, soft and loose for boring, and evil is we have severe or frazzled. Keys, breakdowns, and in-between markers. Breakdowns are numbers onto cleanup drawing using animation chart, or also known as your breakdown chart. It is the job of the animation breakdown artist to finish off the animation based on the chart and spacing given by the animator. So, in using your breakdown, it can be implemented on your exposure sheet, which is also known as your dope sheet, which is the overall PAL of the animation film. It provides instruction on the editor's breakdown of the soundtrack, coding of the drawings, and the cameraman's instruction or the movements. These also have the frame number printed on one side to locate the sound, dialogue, music beat, or drawing against a frame number. So this is an example of our exposure sheet or dope sheet. So we have the actions, okay. We have here the number of that particular frame, okay. We have here the dialogue, and so on. Okay, so this can be used for creating a breakdown chart. So in summary, for the requirements of cleanup drawing, we need to have the key animation or key drawing, the layout, the exposure sheet, the model sheet, and your storyboard. In requirements for in-betweening, we need to determine the scene, the story, and the mood, determine the layout, size, character, source of light and distances, and determine the features of the character or object.
Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have learned many things from our discussion. See you on our next lesson. Keep safe and God bless.